welcome to ELF, Bird Migration, Center 1. We are continuing our year-long theme of cycles, and this center focuses on winter survival strategies. So we're going to examine some ways that non-migrating birds meet challenges of winter. So these birds do not travel south for the winter. So this center is similar to a game of charades, and you're going to divide the kids into groups of 2 or 3. You can have one child act out some of the strategies, but some of the strategies need more than one bird. So you're going to give each group a card, which is a picture of a bird. So there's 5 of them here. That's all we have, and then we have blank ones over there. But anyway, they're the same exact pictures. And on the back has what they're going to act out. And it tells you what kind of bird it is. So we have these lovely pictures so that they get a color rendition of what their bird looks like. And we're going to talk about the winter strategies to survive winter. They include change of diet, using snow as an insulator, searching for hidden insects, huddling together for warmth, fluffing feathers to trap air for warmth, seeking shelter in small enclosures for warmth, stockpiling food, and developing fat reserves. So as again, you break your kids into groups and you give them a card, and you can help them or read the back, and that will give them some ideas of what to do with our props. Our props here are a burlap bag, and this can represent, let me kick off my shoes, a hollow log to hide in. So I get them in there, and then, well, I'm a little big, but I'm a little bird in a little tree. Okay, so they could do that, or you could put some sunflower seeds in there, and they could be stockpiling their food. Another choice for the food one is we have a little fancy toilet paper thing, and there's a hole we cut out. So they can stockpile food in there, maybe have your hand in there and they can stockpile it. We have a branch, because one of them sits on a branch with a couple birds. So you have a couple kids. I don't know how long our branch will last. We might need a couple more. You have 2 kids sit there and huddle up together and poof up their feathers for one of the charades. Here's another branch. You could have 2 branches out there if you got a bunch of kids that want to sit on the branches. Here's some bark. So one of the charades says that they look under bark for insects and twigs. Insects and food. Here's a little insect. We'll have a bag of insects in here for them to pantomime that. One of them is a bird flies up to the top of a tree and eats some buds. So we have a little branch here, and we'll have a few more in there for you. And our last little prop they can use is a snowbank. Yep, it looks like snow. So this one, a bird sits in the snowbank, I think. Same as the burlap bag. And poofs itself up, and you can have a couple kids do this. So this center is really pretty basic. It's not going to take the full 15 minutes, so you might have to get creative with spending time. And you're welcome to share the sunflower seeds as a snack with the kids, but make sure there's no allergies, and also make sure that they clean up their shells. Again, in this center, we're talking about birds that do not migrate. So the rest of the unit is all migrating birds. This is about birds that don't migrate, and it shows how the birds have to sustain and survive over the winter. And we have our strategies of changing the diet, using the snow as an insulator, searching for hidden insects under bark, huddling together for warmth, fluffing the feathers to trap air, seeking shelter in small enclosures, which was what the burlap bag was for, stockpiling food, and developing fat reserves. So as time permits, we're looking for our poster on Denver winter birds, but you can also get a book out of the one of the other centers and have them take a peek at a book, maybe before you start, or if you run fast, you can come back and look at the books. That's all we really have for Center 1, and we thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com.